you so much for tuning in again. I'm Melissa and this is Flourish in Faith. And today we're going to be talking about fear. Once again, I know I've made so many videos about fear, but I feel like it's such an important topic for me to cover. But before we dive into that, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my latest videos. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Alright, so today's video is going to be about fear, and as I said in the intro, I know I've made a ton of videos about fear and how to overcome it and what the Bible says about it and what God says about it. This video is going to be more about overcoming things that scare you, if that makes sense. Maybe you feel scared right now. Maybe you clicked on this video because you don't want to do something that is really scary to you. And also, we just went through some scary times as a world and country and all that stuff, and we're still going through some scary stuff. And so I thought this video would be very helpful to any of you who are having worry or you are scared. And yeah, now I have been scared before, obviously, all of us have. And something that, sometimes I fall and I just keep worrying and I just worry. But something that really helps me when I feel worried is I give it to God. Now this might seem really weird to give your worry to God. How do you do that? Well, what you do is you basically say to yourself no, I'm not gonna worry about this anymore. And then you give it to God. You say, okay, I trust you. I trust in you. When you give someone your baby so they can babysit it so you don't have to because you need to go do something, then you are trusting them. You're giving your baby to them. Now, you need to trust God with your worries and your situation just as you would trust your baby with a babysitter. But obviously, you can trust God a lot more than a babysitter. But yeah, so you need to trust God and give your troubles away to Him in order for you to feel worry less. Also, another thing that I do in order to feel less worried is I understand, this kind of goes hand in hand with the first one, but understand that everything is in control with God. And this also goes on to my third one, the C thing that I do, is I remember this Bible verse, and it is on the screen right here. And it is basically to just give your worries to God and to trust Him with it and know that He is in control. You've given it to Him. It's all in His control. And also, another verse is that anything that happens to you as a Christian that believe in God and trust in God, that it will turn out good, and God is looking out for you, and He will make your worst mistakes into miracles, and anything bad that happens to you, He will make it into something amazing. And that's just the true nature of God, that He can make anything bad good, and He can make worse scenarios into the best scenarios. So those are the three things that I mainly do when I feel like I'm falling into this worry pit of just worrying over and over and worrying about things. And so now I'm going to share some Bible verses with you that can kind of point to what I'm trying to say. Luke 14:27 says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid." Plain and simple. So that is basically God saying to not let your heart be troubled. Don't be scared. Don't be worrying, because it is in God that you have peace. Jesus gives you peace. He gives you His peace, so take it. And so the next Bible verse that I want to share with you is Psalm 36:3, and it says, "But when I am afraid, I will put my trust in you." Can't express to you how amazing Psalms are, because it basically shares our hearts, what we want to say. So if you ever don't know what to say in prayer, just flip open Psalm and read through and find one that matches your scenario. There is rejoicing, there's praising, there's sadness, there's sorrow, there's heartbreak, there's anger, there's frustration, there's happiness, there's just every scenario. There's trust, everything. There's every prayer that you could basically ever pray right in there. Blank slates for you to fill in. It says that when I am stressed, I will trust in you. When I am stressed, I will trust in you. So when you are stressed and you want to get rid of that, you can repeat that to yourself in prayer to God. You can say, when I am stressed, I will trust you. When I am stressed, I will trust you. And you can just keep saying that, and you believe it and understand that you can trust God. And yeah, so truly, that's an amazing book to read. I'm in the middle of it, and I love it. Here are a couple Bible verses. Another thing is that overcoming fear can really bring you closer to God, because when you do something, it is such an amazing feeling. When you are afraid of something and then you trust in God and then you do it, that's just so amazing. It's like a conquering feeling, like, yeah, I did that, and God was by my side, and I gave it to Him, and that's such an amazing feeling. So truly, I encourage you that when you are feeling fear and you want to have something really cool happen and to feel like you're a conqueror, just overcome the fear by giving it to God and then going ahead and having the strength to do whatever it is. Now, obviously, make sure it's of God's will, what you're trying to do, but you know what I mean. You might be scared to do something like stand up in church and sing, to talk to a friend, to participate in class, like raising your hand. You might be scared to go out in the world to do something. You might be scared to post on any social media because you might get canceled. Something like that. You might be scared to do something, but if you feel like God is calling you to do it, give your worries to God. Say, God, I trust you, like that psalm says. When I'm stressed or when I'm worried or anxious, I will trust in you. Scared to do something like take a math test, give your worry to God and trust that God's will is good. And even if you fail the math test, it's fine. You can retake it, or even if you can't retake it, it's fine. It was meant to be. God will make that good. He will make that good if you trust in Him. Worst situations, even when everything seems like it's crumbling, God has control and God knows what is right for you and what is the best. So if you're on the fence about trusting God, just truly, I say, just take that leap and trust God with your worries. And even just try it for like a week. When you're worried or stressed about something, just throw your worry away to God. Just throw it away and then walk away. And truly, don't go back and pick it up. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my latest videos. Also, if you want to comment down below something that you have overcome or something you want to overcome as a fear, then please do that down below in the comments box. And also, if you think this video could be beneficial to someone else, please share it, because truly fear is something that overtakes a lot of us, and this is a very helpful message that I wish I had a little while ago when I was feeling fearful and didn't know how to deal with it. Comment down below if you think that this is too many fear videos or if you want more. But thank you guys so much, and bye!